Hello, my name is Jillian and welcome to my channel. If you would like to see me do this Valentine's Day look, then please keep on watching. Today I was going to try to do, emphasis on try, a Valentine's Day look with some random stuff that I own already. I think the only thing that's new is the Wet n Wild Dewy foundation. Everything else is pretty much old. So I already moisturized with the Saturday Skin. It's really nice. I got it from a BoxyCharm. I think it was last month's BoxyCharm. It's really nice. It has like a jelly consistency. Smells good, smells clean, and it feels good, and it like sinks into your skin. So that is what I'm gonna use. And because my skin is super dry, go and use this ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer. Looks like that. And that's pretty new too, semi-new. This smells good too. I'm just gonna take a little. This is not thick at all, but it feels nice. Because my lips were super dry, I put this, it's called hashtag This Is Everything by NYX, and it's a lip oil. It's super nice. I'm gonna put some of this No Poreblem primer. Smooth and Pore Covering Top Secret for Perfect Makeup by Touch and Soul, and that is another thing I received in the BoxyCharm. In my problem areas, put some on my nose. And usually, ooh, my stomach. I ate some chili and it is moving through. It was like a perfect night for chili too. And I'm using the Tati Beauty, the Blendiful. Mine is Nasty and Ratchet right now. For foundation, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, the new Dewy one. And it's really nice. And I am using shade Golden Beige. I really wish Wet n Wild would put a pump on this. Then it would be absolutely perfect. So if you use the other, I guess it's the more matte version of this Photo Focus foundation, then you probably know it smells like paint. But this one does not. I don't know. It reminds me something of like nail polish product, but not like heavy, not like a heavy scented nails. You know what I mean? I'm not really good at describing scents, but it's not offensive. So what are y'all doing for Thanksgiving? Oh my God, what month am I, Jillian? Doing for Valentine's Day, sorry. I'm in like the fall already. January was such a long month, and I feel like it was just such a rough start to the new year for a lot of people. So much so that I saw that a lot of people are like, let's just count February as the start of 2020. And I agree. It was just kind of like a funky start to the year. With the fires in Australia, and then the death of Kobe Bryant and his daughter. It's just been a lot. I'm gonna go in with some concealer. And I am gonna use Tarte Shape Tape. I'm sure everybody is aware of this. This isn't anything earth-shattering. And this is in the shade Light Sand. I'm gonna put just dot light sand. I like to put that here where I'm the darkest. And use it as like an eyeshadow base. And then I like to use medium because that one's like really, really light. And just use it on the other parts of my under eye. Pounce that in. So yeah, Valentine's Day. I feel like either people have a story about Valentine's Day and it's like significant for you, or it's not, and it's not for me. To contour, I really like this LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the shade Toast. It's really nice and it's cheap. I'm just gonna squirt it on my little mixing plate. I'm just gonna put some here, some there, and then my forehead. I have a huge forehead, so I never like highlight there. And then I will take some of the residual left over. It's really pigmented and a little goes like a long way. So brush was an angled foundation brush by MUA Professional. It doesn't have like a number or anything. I think I got that in a BoxyCharm too. It's really nice. It's kind of like angled. Oh, shit. This brush is from Aesthetica. And it's like a little slanted brush. I can't find the one that I usually contour my nose with. I don't know where it went. And then of course, when you're doing this, the tighter your lines are together, the smaller your nose will look. Up into my eyebrows. Like that. And then I will blend this contour up. And I really like this color. And I feel like the LA Girl really, see how nicely that blends? It just kind of naturally blends. It doesn't like take a lot. I feel like none of the colors are really groundbreaking, and I feel like I already have those colors, you know? Like, I feel like nothing would be really new to me. Like, I have all those colors in my collection somewhere. So, I don't know. I felt like it would be kind of a waste of money. That could change though. Sometimes I just like say that and then that is so not centered. And then tomorrow I'll be like, watch someone's video about it and I'll be like, ooh, I don't bring my highlight too far because I don't want to highlight my forehead. So we will let that sit for a moment, and I'm just going to blend out the creases in my eye. So I'm going to use my RCMA no color powder. And if you've seen the packaging for this, it's horrible. And so I just bought these little powder containers for Amazon, and you get like 3. I'm just gonna press this underneath my eye. You get like 3 for $10, and it's so nice. And so I just use it for this, and then also, what is it? My Ben Nye banana powder. I'm just gonna set my smile lines too. My Ben Nye. Hold on, I can't talk. My banana powder, I also put it in there too because that packaging is horrible too. So I'm gonna use some of my shadows that I have in this Ofra palette, and most of them are from like ABH or Makeup Geek, between the two. Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek, but don't quote me on that. So I'm just gonna use that to go in the transition area. The next color I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna use this brush. It looks dirty, but it's not. It's just the Morphe M441. It's a nice fluffy brush. Going next with this pretty pink mauve shade, and it's called Cupcake, and that is by Makeup Geek. Cupcake is such a pretty transition color, especially if you're gonna do like a pink or mauve look. So pretty. So did y'all buy Jaclyn Hill's new palette? I'm curious. I didn't even check to see if it was sold out yet. I feel like, I don't know, everybody's like, oh, they just say it's sold out, even if it isn't, just to like build the hype up so they can do like another release and, you know, just kind of like hype it up, even if it didn't get sold. And I don't know, I think there's truth to that. There's so much money in makeup. I feel like, you know, they play all those marketing games. And if you act like it's in high demand, people are gonna be like, oh, I want it, you know, it's in demand, people like it. And I'm not saying it's a bad palette because it looks good online, all the reviews I've seen so far. And I'm gonna take this Moda Pro brush. It's a shader brush, and it's just more tightly packed blending brush. And I am gonna go into this deeper shade called Bitten, and this is definitely by Makeup Geek, and it's so pretty. It's like a deep red. And I'm just gonna start building this up on the outer crease. I just like to make the shape, kind of build it, and then I'll take a fluffier brush and blend it out. After, I just like to kind of place it and make the shape. And I'm just gonna use the brush that I use, Cupcake. So easy for us to like judge and stand back and play Monday morning quarterback and stuff, and it's just, you really can't until you're in that position. You really shouldn't judge other people. And I could stay here blending all day, but I think that looks okay. I am going to take this beautiful red shimmery shade, and it is called Curtain Call, and it's one of Makeup Geek's foiled shadows. And I don't know if she sells this one anymore. It's really pretty, and I'm just gonna put it all over the lid. These shadows work really well with your finger. So I'm gonna use this Alamar brush I got in a BoxyCharm to kind of get in that inner area that I can't get with my finger. So I am gonna go into the Tati palette, Tati Beauty palette. I really like this palette. It's beautiful, beautiful colors. I'm sure you've seen it a million times. They're all different shades, but different finishes. And I am gonna go in with the Poet shade, and I'm gonna take some of the glitter of the Poet shade. Wrong way, Jillian. So the pink. Oh, God. I just hit it with my fingernail. How annoying. And I'm just gonna put that just in the center. And I'm gonna take the shade Aura, and that's the latest shade in Tati's palette. Aura in the metallic. And I'm just gonna use that as an inner highlight. The black Wings of Love eyeliner by Dollface. And I found this in Rite Aid. It's really nice. It has like a perfect tip to do a wing. I am not the best at wings, especially because my eyes are so wrinkly. Good night, Ross.
Look at his face.
Say good night. Put him in the camera. Yay. Say good night. I love you.
Was he walked?
Yeah, I walked him.
Alright.
Alright. Good night. Love you. My wing liner looks like trash. And for blush, I'm gonna use this Kylie blush. And this was like her winter collection. I think it was last. It's a really pretty, vibrant pink. and it's called Winter Kissed. I use that. And I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Beauty highlighter. This is How Many Carats? This highlighter is so pretty. Of course there's makeup mixed in with mine, but see how it's just so beautiful. Fenty Beauty is kind of, oh, I forgot my lip liner, damn it. It's kind of killing it. I can put it on after. And this is an Ofra Liquid Lip. I'll tell you the color in a minute. I should be a ventriloquist. I can still talk with the... It's Bel Air. And I'm gonna put a Fenty gloss over this. The ColourPop So Juicy Plumping Glosses. So nice. So I'm just gonna put some on my finger, my dirty ass finger, and I am just going to put on some mascara, and this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I love this one. It's really black. And the formula is not too thin and not too thick, but I have no lashes, so